Double Dip Tuesday. So this one is going to be for my centered guys, where I'm going to talk about how to shove the club back. Now we just went over the grip. We have the correct grip. We're going to shove it back with some speed. We're going to let it coast up to the top where the hands are weightless, and then we're going to let it throw. So many people turn the body first and the pelvis goes behind them and the golf club will go behind you. See, even though I have an anatomically perfect grip, if I twist my body, my hand still matches my face, but now you can clearly see how that club face is behind me because of the anatomy, the way that it moved and made my forearm over rotate, because the arms now move behind me more than what they should. I now am either going to drive and come from the inside, and that's a shank, or once you've done that a few times, your brain says, okay, let's come over the top. When you come over the top, you'll see your body works the other way. Now, equal and opposite forces. Once you do this move in the backswing, you're more than likely going to do this move in the downswing. So when I say don't turn, and I say shove back, now that's different than pointing the butt of the club at the ball. Why does that work for some people? Some people that get so handsy even though they have a correct grip. By the way, a lot of psychology in being a golf teacher. Not only do you have to unpack useless crap information that you guys accumulated for the last 20 or 30 or 40 years by well-meaning teachers that don't know, but then having to figure out what you believe, what you do, and what is incorrect, and explain to why. So I wish every single person, in a way, kind of, sort of don't, but if I wish every single person would just basically be able to take the golf club over their shoulder and keep the same radius in their beautiful time. It just doesn't work that way, okay? So, I mean, I've got several clients, longtime friend Thomas, who could only be a bucket guy, okay? He could only have the golf club go back to here. As soon as he's tried to get the hands to go, he'd want to roll them. Don't know why, just happened for his whole life. So instead of trying to do this, you fix a movement pattern that does correct. I've seen other people do this with their hands and they go like this. I'm swinging my hands over my shoulders. So they take me too literally and their body doesn't respond. So that's not going to work. So that's this message for this person. If you feel like that you're collapsing and you look at yourself, by the way, don't hit balls at a golf course at a driving range. It's one of the dumbest things you can do. If you want to retrain your movement pattern, you do it, especially now it's wintertime for half the country or half the United States, half the hemisphere, whatever. Get in front of a mirror, okay? And then look at these positions in all my 300-something videos I've done over time. That's not correct, right? And you'd be like, okay, I want my arms to be where? So which movement pattern does what? So as I talk about this shove back, I'm talking about this hand being a little bit tighter, just a little bit, not much, and the whole arm and shoulder and foot and everything just kind of feel like I'm shoving this weight back. And when I freely shove this weight, meaning like I'm almost heaving it or throwing a weight back, just like that. And when I do that, you'll see that the golf club doesn't go around, it goes more up. Now, once I'm up here, I use the energy in that club to heave it up. Now it's pretty weightless. So you can even see how my hands are slightly open. So as I'm getting up here like this, now my arms are going to fall down and let my body respond. Now that's a centered move where you can even see this, I hope, heave it back and then the arms just fall. So that's a centered move. Whereas how can you tell it's centered, Roger? Okay, look at my left knee. See how the left knee kind of went out towards the ball a little bit and made the right leg go back and straighten just a little bit, but not a lot? Okay, that's a centered move. If you did this move and you do this, then you're a lead leg guy. Pretty simple. And if you do that and you heave it back and your tendency is to go over here, then you're probably not a shove it back guy, you're gonna be more of a bent leg, trail leg guy. So you see how all that works? I wanted to make this a little bit shorter, but this is how you use centrifugal force. You wanna feel like that you just heave it back. And see, when I do that with them, the reason why that grip thing was part one was really important was because when you heave it back, you can kind of see how, I'll stop, you can see how the club face matches the hand, shaft matches the arm, shoulder plane, all that jazz, and I didn't even do anything. So I'm in the right spot for it to come down. So there's all kinds of different ways to swing the golf club. If you watched me do my speed training video, I showed a bunch of different ways with speed as you can go and do all this. So, all right, like, subscribe, share if you like this kind of stuff. I'm here for you guys. I'm doing a Zoom special, whatever package deal you do, you buy one, you get one free. I know, I mean, I guess I'm ready to work and show the world, you know, what I can do to help you guys become better golfers. All right, thanks so much for all you do. I appreciate you and God bless.